guys, it's Brian in PS4 Trophies, and I'm going to show you the final fight in the Great Pthumeru Chalice dungeon. This is the Pthumerian Queen. This is a very not too difficult boss fight when you compare it to a lot of the other ones. But before we do this, I'm going to actually take a quick time out here for a couple minutes and show you exactly how you get to that point in the game. So what you do is go up to the altars here, and you need to start the Chalice dungeons. Now you'll get the first one from the Blood-Starved Beast. That's going to get you the Pthumeru Chalice. Now you're just going to have to complete that, and then you'll get the central, and then the lower, and then eventually the Defiled Chalice. You don't have to do the root chalices. Get to the final boss and you'll unlock them. Now the Defiled Chalice is going to require you to have Bastard of Loran. Now in order to get that, you're going to have to go to the Ailing Loran Chalice ritual and complete that. Well, not really complete it, but find the materials. And they also need red jelly, which you can get from there, because for the Great Pthumeru Chalice, you're going to need the red jelly and a piece of living string. This is the one material that is not available in the Chalice dungeons themselves. So what you want to do is go to the Murgle's Loft. This is the middle path. From that point, you're going to find this cage here. And what you need to do is go down this cage, and then halfway down there's going to be a window you can enter. Now this is near the where the eyeball lever is. And then once you do that, we're going to have to backtrack. So continue this way until you get to that lever. That's going to drop the eyeball through the floor. And then after that, we have to actually go and find the eyeball and kill it. This is also the location of where you can get the blood rock as well. Alright, now I went back and I'm taking the Murgle's Loft base lantern and continue just a little bit until you get to the room where all the little midgets are, and you're going to see this cage right here. If you get into this cage, it's going to take you into darkness. Now once you get to the bottom of this, the eyeball is going to be very hard to see. It's going to be very dark down here, but it's going to be about 50 feet away from the cage when you get out of it. You can faintly see it out in the distance. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but all you need to do is kill this thing. Now it's not going to attack you at all, so don't worry about it, but you're going to have to spend probably a good 35-45 seconds here just kind of whacking at it until you can finally kill it, and then you'll get the living string. So with all of that, you can go and enter this Chalice dungeon, and on the third layer of this dungeon is where you're going to find the Pthumerian Queen. Now as far as this fight goes, she's going to spew blood all over the place, and you just kind of want to get in there when you have an opening. Be careful. When you do enough damage to her, she's going to freeze you. So if you let her up for just a second, she will actually put a little cloud ring thing around you, and that's going to freeze you in place, allowing her to do some melee attacks against you. And I'm just kind of using my little spin attack here, hopefully getting her before she can freeze me. And what's going to happen is halfway, a little before halfway through this fight, there's actually going to be a clone of her. So you're going to have to deal with that as well, but we have to get there first, which will be momentarily here. So good at strategies, kind of go in, get attack, back away, and then wait for her to finish her attack, and then go back in, whack her, and just kind of rinse and repeat that. Now, as you can see, there are two versions of her. One version of her is the real one, and the other one is the clone. The clone will die in one hit, but she has all of the same attacks as the original one. So you want to make sure you go and find whichever one the clone is, and then go whack it once. And as you can see here, this is the real one, because she didn't disappear once I hit her. But this fight honestly is not that difficult if you've made it this far. The Defiled dungeon was much harder due to the fact that you had only half your health. It was quite a relief when you got to this point and had your full health bar. So I'm just going to kind of keep doing this, and I'm going to let you guys just finish out the video on your own. There's not really much more I can tell you, other than when she gets to the last quarter of her health, she's actually going to have two clones. So again, go find the clone and kill the clone before you start beating up on her, because like I said, the clones have the full attack set. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you found this video at all helpful, and go ahead and hit the like button, and we'll see you soon.